All right, I'm back. Part two. Sorry it took a little while. Had to string my girl, for those of y'all who know what that means. But as I said, nerdy, geek. I mean, I thought of fishing. Yeah, they did some obviously did fishing on the coastal, Africa and everything else. But fishing as a hobby, white people. Uh, archery, axe throwing, shurikens, throwing blades. It's one of my shurikens. These suckers are extremely sharp. I mean, extremely. So there's just this one set that I do. As far as I know, I got to look up the laws of Texas because they keep changing. But it's just one of, we're allowed to carry pretty much almost anything in Texas. We're pretty much allowed to carry anything in Texas. It's one of my throwing sets. I'll be setting up stuff in my yard and the guys, all the guys are in the same stuff. We're all into the same stuff. Shit, it's not just a hobby for us. We will kill you. This is Texas. There are many ways for us to do shit here. Legally. I love this baby. I will be getting full sets, but I do love this baby. M48, y'all. M48, Bud K. M48 or our honcho. That's the shit right there. Straight up. And this, as I said, is my baby. It took a while to get her strung up. And this is not even all the attachments that she has. But, yeah. See? Actually turns on for nighttime and everything. I still haven't set my sights yet, but I need to do that. But, yeah, love this. Love this bow. Keep forgetting to take it with me when I go to a lot of like certain competitions and things like that. Definitely love this sucker. But again, I mean, I thought about it while I was gathering all this stuff and putting, stringing my bow together. What hobbies? What hobbies? Actual hobbies. Games. Things that came out of Africa that are still a hobby. I sing. I own a karaoke company. So singing, that's in my blood. I can't sing right now because of the fact that with everything that happened with the military and my sinuses from the gas chamber, it damaged my sinuses beyond repair. And it's the whatever drainage is damaging my throat and vocal cords. So I'm not even allowed to sing anymore or I'll lose my voice altogether. I'm not even supposed to yell, but y'all know how this channel goes. I do fucking yell. But let's go ahead and keep going with this video. Part 2, y'all.
I know how to ski. You give me any activity and I'm not scared to go out there and try. You put me on a surfboard, you paraglide.
Yep, I've done paragliding. Love paragliding. Sailing, I know how to sail. Rowing, I know how to row. As I said, water skiing, surfing, boogie boarding. Me and my friends did that. Growing up. All like white hobby. No, surfing is Hawaiian. Surfing is Hawaiian. I'll give you that. That's Hawaiian. But again, black. Named from European to Asia to fucking Hawaii. I'm naming all these other countries. What are black hobbies? And the thing is, other stuff that I did name, dominoes. Dominoes ain't black. All the shit that black people enjoy, all invented by white people. But as far as a black or African exclusive hobby, what? I can't think of anything that blacks do here. And don't name me a hobby or something that they do in Africa and it's not like mainstream or whatever here. The Highline Games, strongman competitions, all that stuff still goes on. It's worldwide. Again, name me something that is purely African that is worldwide that they do. I can't think of anything. Somebody help me out. But again, what do these women think is going to happen? Do they think that all this bashing men, bashing black men is going to make us, oh my God, the black women don't like us. We better run back. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
You this, you that, and I am there. All right. I've never really liked sports ever. I've never. I just don't understand the point of watching it. I'll play sports, right? I did martial arts growing up. I'll play sports. However,
well, whoa. Yo, MTR, if you're claiming martial arts as a sport, then you took the wrong martial arts. If you're putting martial arts in the category of sport, you took the wrong martial arts. The martial arts I took, they beat the shit out of you. That's because it was like, you're here to learn self-defense. You're here learning to defend yourself. My teachers were straight up, because that's the way my mom put me in that for discipline and to also learn how to fight. So my teachers were not fake. One of my instructors, because of my mom, was one of the instructors on I'm not going to name him, but he was one of the instructors for martial arts on the amphibious base in Virginia Beach for the Navy SEALs. He was one of my instructors. One of my instructors was Master Dan he was military, stationed in Norfolk, and he actually was at the Shaolin School outside of DC. One of my instructors is a former detective and also is the only American, the only white to get his Grandmastery in Aikido from the Grandmaster in Okinawa before he died. That's one of my instructors. One of my instructors is one of the judges for the Olympics for Taekwondo, Master Parks. One of my instructors. I can keep going. So the fact that you're going to sit here, I mean, that's one thing that it's like, no, if you took it as a sport, none of my instructors were, this ain't the Karate Kid. This is for you to actually learn how to fucking fight, how to defend yourself. Now, I understand you got MMA and all that, it's a sport. But if you're counting martial arts purely as a sport, you took the wrong martial arts. Because it should be for self-defense first, sport second, kind of thing. Because not everybody is doing MMA competitions and shit. It's mainly supposed to be for self-defense.
Right, like just to sit and watch it, I just never understood it. I'd rather go out and play it than to sit back.
I will admit, I didn't like sports either. I hated sports growing up. Hated fucking sports. I watched NASCAR, because, I got to admit, it was for the car crashes. It was for the car crashes, But sitting watching basketball, baseball, shit like that, I was like, no, I'm going to go outside and play. It was like, fuck that. I'd rather be outside playing with the friends, hide and go seek, war, fucking slingshot that we personally made and stuff, shooting shit at each other, throwing pine cones at each other. And yeah, we're talking the brown ones, because them green ones, yeah, you don't want to fucking throw those. Chess, Monopoly, Risk. But again, I'm still naming white hobbies. What are the black hobbies? Somebody tell me. African. Somebody help me out.
I can watch it, and to watch teams do things that just have nothing to do with the bearing of my life just never made any sense to me.
That's true. I mean, other than the fact that it is entertainment. Now, somebody could say the same thing about anime and stuff. Why do you watch that? It's not like it has any bearing on your life. We like it because we enjoy it. We're allowed to like the shit we like. We're allowed to enjoy the shit we want to enjoy. Why is that a hard concept for fucking Negroes? And when I say Negroes, I mean ghetto. That's what I mean. I'm not talking just black. When I say black, I'm talking about myself. I'm talking about MTR. You know, that's what I'm talking. When I say Negro, I'm meaning ghetto. Straight up fucking ghetto. You know, we're allowed to like what we like. We're allowed to like the women we like. We're allowed to like the type of women that we like. You know, hair color, attitude. We're allowed to, it never fails how I keep making these videos about this bullshit, about this stupid shit of, you know, with these women fucking complaining, like they're trying to change us. And the thing is, we're happy where we are. You're nagging. You're not even our woman, but you're still nagging. We don't belong to you, but you're still nagging. And men period don't like nagging. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck up. But you're nagging and you're not even our women. It's like if your own men who you have dated don't appreciate that shit. You think us that aren't even with you, or, oh my God, oh my God, they're nagging, we better give them what they want. I was emulating the Hodge twins right there. Yeah. Fucking love those guys.
The reason that I'm bringing all of this up is because all of the things that I realized about myself weren't deemed cool in black culture.
And I've said this in previous videos. I've said it. It's not deemed comics. When blacks are now all on board, Black Panther and shit. Shut the fuck up. My brother collected Black Panther, Conan, Master of Kung Fu, Power Man and Iron Fist. My older brother collected that stuff. But we were told by my parents, by my grandparents, blacks around us, hey, that's white. You shouldn't be, that's a white thing. You know, blacks don't read comics. But now, oh my God, Wakanda for life. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all are only on board because it's making millions of dollars. That's it. That is the only reason why you're on board now. Black Lightning is an old character. Invented, as far as I know, Black Lightning created by white people? I know Black Panther was. Y'all keep adopting or stealing shit that was invented by white people. Where's your own shit? If we're not doing anything black, what is considered black? Doing meth? Doing coke? And I'm sorry if I'm pissing y'all off. I don't care. That's kind of the point of my channel. Doing coke, doing meth, doing craps, hanging at the fucking convenience store every Friday and Saturday night. What the fuck is with that shit, with black people doing that shit? What else? Well, I do car clubs, but Mexicans do car clubs. White people do car clubs. That ain't black. Oh, motorcycle groups. That was invented by white people, right? Cars, motorcycles invented by white people. Yeah. It's like, again, the shit you guys keep adapting to black culture was invented by white people or someone else. But you stealing it and calling it your own doesn't make it your own. Period. You didn't invent basketball. Again, what is something that is exclusively African? That is a hobby that we do. Somebody name it.
It was one of the most awkwardest realizations within myself in my understanding of my own individuality is that...
You know what's funny when they say, my body, my choice, be an individual, be who you really are? Funny how black people don't appreciate that shit. I mean, isn't that this whole culture going on right now? Isn't it that this whole culture, SJWs, safe spaces, all that other shit, that we're allowed to be who we want to be? Nobody gets to tell you who you be you, boo. You be you. Well, then why is it amongst the black culture, of all things, the black culture, you being you, is not right? No, you need to be black, and it needs to be ghetto black. As he pointed out at the very beginning of his video. You need to be black, you need to be hood, you need to be ghetto, you ain't black enough. I thought it was about me just being me. I'm allowed to do what I want to do. My body, my choice. I'm allowed. No. Amongst the black culture, you got to do what they want you to do. No, I've always been an individual, period. My friends will tell you the way I dress, high school, junior high, and everything. I dressed the way I wanted. It was my own style. I would wear the members only jacket with no shirt on, zipped up, but no shirt on. With the parachute pants and everything. Shit, girls loved that. Because I had a six-pack at the time and everything, all athletic and everything and stuff. Girls fucking love that. And teachers tried to get me in trouble at school, and I'm like, what's the difference? We just wearing a shirt that is buttoned down. I'm not uncovered. I'm literally covered. I just have it zipped down to about here. Same as if I was wearing a polo shirt. What the fuck is the difference? Or a button-down shirt. Their complaint made no goddamn sense. They just didn't like my style. So what? I'd wear it was like a mullet shirt. I've got one picture somewhere. I may have to post that one of these days. One picture somewhere because somebody stole like 3 or 4 of my fucking photo albums. I don't even understand that shit. Stealing somebody else's memories. But it was a t-shirt. I would cut the ab out. So it was basically like a mullet. So I could show my six-pack and everything, but it had the tail in the back. So party in the front. Business. Well, it wasn't business in the front because it was showing my six-pack, but beach in the front and, conservative in the back. And I'd wear bandanas. I'd wear fedoras, with it. I had my own style. Wasn't white, wasn't black. It was just me, my own style. So, but again, black people would give me dirty looks like, what the fuck are you wearing? I'm wearing what I want to wear. What are you going to say about it? I could fight. They would look at me like, oh, he nerdy, he this, he that, and they come and get in my face, and I would whip that ass. It's like, dude, just because I look a certain way does not mean I don't know how to handle myself. That was one of the dumbest things. Do you not know ninjas hiding in plain sight? You hide in plain sight. Okay, so I'm looking like I don't know how to fight. So you just want to be a bully, and then I'd whip your ass. And I had people actually call me out for false advertising, basically. Oh, wait a minute. So you actually know how to fight? Motherfucker, I didn't confront you. I didn't walk up to you to start shit. Why are you upset that you got your ass whipped? Well, I didn't know you knew how to fight. So you came up to fight me because I looked like I didn't know how to fight. So you wanted to fight me for what? Because basically to be a bully. Because if I looked like I didn't know how to fight and I didn't know how to fight, you were just going to be a bully and be cool amongst your friends. I beat up kids that didn't know how to fight. That makes you cool, Negro? That makes you cool? But then you got your ass whipped, didn't you? And I would hear about it. From the friends of that, oh man, you got your ass whipped by Mark. Oh man, shit, man, you weak as fuck. And the guy, I'd hear about this because everybody in school, everybody knows everybody's business if you're going to run your mouth about it. And other people would say, well, why don't you go fight him? There was an incident where racist blacks were trying to go after my white friend who was a good kid. He wasn't racist. He was a good white boy. And they're trying to fight him for no fucking reason, just to be a bully. 4 black guys, 1 white guy, 1 M&M, basically. A wigger. And trying to fight my one, he comes running up to me, and I was like, no, get behind me. And as I said, there's like 5 of them. And I'm like, do y'all really want to fight me? This was in junior high at Northside. It's like, do you really want to fight me? Well, we don't have beef with you, man. We got no problem with you. We just what do you want him for? As far as I know, he's never done anything wrong. Ever. Well, we heard that he called us niggas. He doesn't use that word. I use that word. He doesn't use that word. How do you know? because he's not racist. He's one of my friends. He's not racist at all. It's like, who did you hear that from? Turned out to be the wigger hanging with them. He said it. And I was like, oh, so you're the ass I need to whip. Because it's like, so did he actually say it? Did you, where and when did he say it? Oh, well, I remember. You don't remember, because if you don't remember the time, date, none of that shit, you don't remember shit. And I'm looking at the black guys going, that motherfucker lied to you to try and be cool. He did it to try and fit in with you because he wants to be a wigger. I don't know if they ever whipped his ass or whatever, because I don't even care about that. But my friend brings that up to me even to this day. Man, I can't believe, Mark, thank you for, saving me from getting my ass jumped for no reason. To this day, I'm 51. We're both in our 50s, and he still thanks me to this day for saving him from getting an ass whipping in junior high school. All over dumb shit. Dumb. I got off track, but let's keep going.
That I had so many things that were not put on a pedestal or not talked about or not given value
in the black culture.
In fact, if people found out these things about my life, I would be labeled as corny or not black enough. I mean, I've gotten comments on my channel even regarding my skin color and how I can talk about.
I'm sorry. I didn't tell my ancestors to fuck. I didn't tell my grandparents to fuck, to have my parents. I didn't tell my parents to fuck, to have me to be this color. If you look and listen at the shit that black people complain about, it's shit that is completely out of our control. Like, you ain't black enough, look at your skin color. Like, I had control over that. Oh, you ain't black enough, look at the neighborhood you live in. You live in a white neighborhood. Like, I had control over that. It's like, man, shut the fuck up, Negro, shut up. Because you still live in the ghetto. Blame your fucking parents. Why are you coming at me for shit I can't control?
Black topics, even though I am a black man, but I'm light-skinned, okay? Now, the interesting thing about this total equation is, along with black men being a part of black culture, there's also black women.
What is black culture? The only thing I keep hearing from his channel and all the other black channels is black culture is being hood, being a crook, being a criminal, being a drug dealer, being a druggie. That's apparently all I hear as far as be rap artists, which talk about bitches and hoes and, and drugs and crime and their guns. And that's it. That's black culture, being fucking ghetto. That's it. If that's black culture, I don't want nothing to do with it. I don't want to live in the ghetto here in El Paso. I don't want to live in the ghetto, and it's fucking Mexicans. I don't want to live in the ghetto. They don't even want to live in the ghetto. Some of the hardest people in El Paso are friends of mine. They will be street when they need to be street. Other than that, they're good people. Damn good people. I'm not naming names or even groups or anything like that. Sometimes I have, I think, in some of my videos, but right now I'm not. But some of the best fucking people you will ever meet and hang with. These motorcycle clubs, some of the greatest fucking people you will ever hang with. And I mean all over this country. I don't care that they have rivalries amongst themselves and everything else. That ain't got nothing to do with me. My friends, I may try to interview some of them. My biker friends are straight up fucking street. One of my biker friends is a goddamn multi-millionaire. Showed up at one of the biker parties just recently for a friend's birthday, my boy's birthday, in a fucking Maserati. The bitch was like $250,000. Then I saw him driving around the other, it was a Bugatti, another $250,000 car. But he's a biker. y'all, as I said, they're street, but they know a good life. They know, you know, they're good people. We have some damn good cookouts. When I lived in central El Paso, not really the ghetto, it's not Segundo Barrio or anything like that, but it was still the hood. And there were gangs, rival gangs that lived in the neighborhood. I got along with everybody. We had some damn good barbecues and parties and shit. Rarely was there ever an incident. Ever. You know, so I don't understand when people in black, because none of my Mexican friends, ghetto, whether it was ghetto, street, biker, none of them ever called me a nerd or whatever. But then again, they also saw who I really was when I'm just hanging with them or whatever. They've seen me when I've been DJing or doing the karaoke. Do you know bikers love karaoke? Bikers love karaoke. Surprised the fuck out of me. You know? But yeah, they love fucking karaoke. They love to dance. They love to have a damn good time. But there are times that they were surprised by how street I can be. They were definitely surprised because there were some incidents of shit that I've done. And they were like, God damn, man, you're like way darker than we are. And it's like, just because I look a particular way, especially when I was running my karaoke company, just because I'm dressed a particular way or look a particular way does not mean that that's the way that I actually am. So no, they've seen me, the real me, come out. And I'm like, motherfucker, I was in gangs. I don't need to speak or talk street. My friends are like, man, your attitude don't come out unless you get mad. But anyway, I digress. Keep getting off subject. Y'all know how I do. But it pisses me off with this bullshit of blacks trying to say, what is black? What is black? I hope he gets into it, because I would like to know what black culture is.
So a lot of black women would deem all of these things as being corny, nerdy, weird, or lame as well.
I never was able to date black girls in school because of the fact of those. Corny, lame, nerdy. It's like, okay, well, then I'm going to date this white girl or this Asian girl who is hard, who literally can kick your fucking ass. Just because you're black, you think you can whip everybody's ass? What the fuck is that? I would date these white girls, these black girls, and it's funny, the black girls didn't want me because they said I was too nerdy or too corny, yet they didn't want me dating white girls. So I'm not supposed to date anyone? What is that? No, we want you to change. So you want me to change who I am to be more appealing to you. Well, I'm not ghetto. I don't want to be ghetto, so you can take me off your list. Anyway, you don't want to date me, but you also don't want me to date these white girls. You don't want them to date me. We're property. I learned that in junior high school. We're supposed to be property. If we don't want you, nobody else is supposed to have you. That's the mentality of a black woman.
So I would find myself in a struggle between what I like to do, things that I loved about myself, and I would like to dip my nerdy little hands into, than what girls at that time would determine to be worthy. I think one of the biggest problems within the black community is how we have been marketed. How we've been marketed. Okay?
We're marketed by the shit I already named. Rap, basketball. We're not repped by our brain surgeons, our doctors, our lawyers. We're not repped by that. Oh, they bring it up during Black History Month. Oh, we could be lawyers and preachers and that. But why is it that the thing that is mostly glorified in the black community is rap artists and fucking basketball players? Two of the biggest things that are mostly represented by the black culture.
When you look out into media and you look at our songs and you look at what is purported to us to be normal for our culture, you see a self-fulfilling prophecy of what your life should look like as demonstrated by the lowest versions of our community. It's a goddamn shame.
Yep.
And it's a goddamn problem. I wish.
But these are the people that are trying to criticize us, the dregs of the black community. Because I don't give a fuck if you're a basketball star. I don't give a fuck if you're a rap artist. So what? I don't give a shit.
And I dream of a day where young boys can grow up and not be taken down because of their intelligence, because of grades that they've scored on tests.
I did.
Interest.
I did. Me and my brother. Now, hold on. Now, what I find funny is my older brother would get, well, he never dated black girls. He was never really into black girls. Anyway, he was more into Asian girls and then white. My brother was straight A student. Straight A student, tennis star, basketball star, all of that shit. But he didn't emulate black culture, which confused blacks. It's like, wait a minute, he's basketball star, tennis, fucking athletic as shit, musically inclined, talented as fuck. But no, they didn't emulate his grades, but nobody was going to go off of my older brother because the dumbasses that ever. Well, I'm trying to remember one of the guys' names that lived over in Willoughby was known to be one of the best fighters in the city. My older brother whipped that motherfucker's ass. Cannot think of his name right now. My older brother whipped his ass, and it spread all throughout Norfolk, Virginia Beach, Portsmouth. Nobody fucked with my older brother. Funny how he was black for that. I did get respect. Once my reputation for whipping people's asses in self-defense, mind you, spread in the black community. At that point, no motherfuckers messed with me. You know, but why do I need to be known for my fighting? Why do I need to be respected because of my fighting? What the fuck does that got to do with anything?
That they have that are not deemed mainstream within the community that they reside in.
Yep.
And flourish. And absolutely flourish. Because I think what the negative marketing does is not only it confuses boys with these particular suits, but then young girls start to establish from a hierarchical perspective what a masculine man should look like. So they begin to establish the Pookie, the Ray Ray, the Hood Booger, and to determine that to be worthy of giving their viscosity to. What's so interesting as I've gone on my path throughout the world and I've seen like different cultures or something like that, like if you go look in the Asian culture, they battle for good grades, which is completely opposite in the black culture. They battle. Asian, Indian, battle for good grades. They battle. But what's interesting is when you look at their media doesn't look like our media. So as I look at this particular meme, all I can say is that, listen, if you were the young brother, who is this right here on the left?
Basically, Asian culture, European culture, all these other cultures, they promote what's good. Black culture, what do they promote? Rap. Why is Snoop Dogg all of a sudden Martha Stewart now? The motherfucker was a pimp, drug dealer. Still a goddamn drug dealer. Still a fucking pimp. But that's Jay-Z. Oh my God, he's self-made. He's self-made from being a goddamn pimp. Y'all want to keep promoting and putting on a hierarchy the dregs of our society. Doesn't matter that they made money. Who cares that they made money? Why is it that in black culture, money is what's so important? Here's the thing. Y'all need to understand. You motherfuckers aren't LeBron. I don't give a shit how much money he has. He ain't running shit. Oh, yeah. He may get a Nike deal or something like that or whatever. You ain't running anything. You're not running a goddamn thing. The people who are behind the scenes are laughing at you. That's the real money. The billions, probably trillions of dollars that they got hidden. It's like, dude, they're just using you to keep people down, to keep people in the ghetto. Oh, let's keep promoting the ghetto, to make sure they stay in the ghetto. That's what they're doing. And y'all are falling for it. Hook, line, and sinker, man.
Keep doing your thing. Keep working on yourself. Keep working to improve who you are. Battle to get the best grades that you absolutely can. Don't fall victim to what is deemed cool by the opposite sex or even your own sex. Keep doing you. Because do understand that all of the dudes on my block that live that get rich or die trying type of a lifestyle.
That's what I said.
Burnt out extremely fast.
Yep.
It's like, you know, you ever go to like a fireworks shop and you get like that giant Roman candle and then you light it. And then it goes up like 10 feet in the air and then just fizzles out. When you waited the whole night to light that specific one because it's the biggest one that you had. Like that. They died out extremely quick. They were cool. They were popping in high school. All the girls was around them in high school. But they died out so damn quick. But when it comes to understanding your place within this world, this society, success, work, and effort is what wins. And I can guarantee you, as a 35-year-old man that's attained a good degree of success within my life, I am way more happier within my individuality now than those get rich or die trying dudes ever have. And as well as the women that...
Because you got to realize, it doesn't matter. You realize, does not matter how much money LeBron has. You know goddamn well he ain't really happy. You know he's not. He's got to keep up that image. You got to keep up that image. You got to keep up that image. What's he going to do when he gets out? I mean, obviously AOC made it into politics and LeBron apparently is talking about it. The motherfucker, you know goddamn well he didn't do shit in junior high except play basketball. You know he didn't do shit for his school in high school except play basketball. That motherfucker is dumb as a goddamn rock. But y'all will vote for him because he's cool. He's got millions of dollars, so his opinion carries weight. Y'all are so fucking retarded.
Liked those get rich or die trying dudes who by now have gotten knocked up, multiple babies, child support. Just last thing, what I think is so interesting about the conversation about calling black men sellouts for dating white women after they achieve success is that none of the perspectives ever come from an accountable source, right? They never ask the question, why? I mean, I think one of the answers is maybe he's just attracted to another race. That could be one of the answers. But why? Because an accountable person might say, well, I wonder if he experienced something earlier in his life that then pushed this person out. But bringing up the A word.
Well, yeah, you know, think about it. When you hear all the time, when you're trying to date a black girl, and she's basically telling you, ooh, no, you're nerdy, you're this, you know, you ain't black enough, you ain't hood enough. And then you got the white girls or the Asian girls like, oh, shit, I'm attracted to you, I'll date you. Fine ass, too. Fine ass Asian girls, fine ass white girls. I'm sorry, if I'm going to be told that I'm not worth shit on the black side, but I'm told I'm fucking sexy and this and everything on this side, what side do you think I'm gonna go to? Sexy, hot, attractive, turn me on. You ain't worth shit. You ain't black enough. What side do you think I'm gonna go for? I think I'm gonna go for this side. And then y'all bitches wonder, you fucking ghetto bitches wonder why you're losing your black men. You're losing your black man because you push them away. They didn't just, oh my God, white girl. I guarantee you most of us didn't go, ooh, white girl, ooh, I want that. No, the majority of us were shoved, kicked in the nuts, kicked on the ground, away. We were pushed away. Now all of a sudden that I own a house, beautiful car, love my property, all of a sudden, you know, now black girls are coming up to me and trying to talk to me and flirt with me. Get the fuck out of here. I mean, that happened in high school when like black girls were all of a sudden out of nowhere started being attracted to me. And it was all because I started I was always into martial arts, but when I started exercising more and started buffing out more and everything else and being 6'1", all of a sudden now black girls were attracted to me. And I'm like, no. No. What? And we're talking the same bitches from elementary that said I wasn't black enough. And I was like, yo, whoa. I'm still the same guy. I haven't changed. I'm still the same guy. But you look cool. You act cool now. Get the fuck out of my face, bitch. Y'all want an image. You don't want the man. You want the image of what you want. Black culture is fake culture. It isn't real. It's made up. Most of that was started in the 70s with the whole pimp society and all that shit. Big ass Cadillac, dressed as a pimp. That all started in the 70s. Then we get into rap, gangster rap. That's black culture. Black culture only goes back to the 70s. My lifespan is black culture. What about prior to that? What about before that? What about going back to Africa? What is black African culture? What is it? You can't say what it is because you don't even fucking know what it is. Ooh, wearing a dashiki? All my African friends I've ever had are like, what? Why are they, it's like, why are they wearing, I can't do the accent right now. I'm just kind of pissed off. But they would basically, why are they wearing Africa? Do they even know of anything about Africa? Do they even know where they come from? Do they even know that that particular dashiki or whatever is part of who they are from Africa? All Africans don't wear fucking dashikis. My African friends would be pissed when they saw it's like what the African medallion and shit and the black Africa this, Africa that. My African friends are like, what do they even know about Africa? What do they even know about it? When you literally have Africans saying stop it. You are not African. You are black. When you have Africans, oh man, I have seen black people humiliated by Africans because they have no comeback. When you literally have an African standing in your face telling you you ain't black enough or you ain't African at all, what comeback do you have? None. Blacks literally walk away like with bitches, like tails between their legs, walking away because they got put in their place. What is black culture? What is it?
Word is damn near sacrilegious when it comes to modern women. Questions, comments, concerns?
All right, that's MTR. I went over a little bit, 40, 30, 44 minutes, but I went over by about 10 minutes, but I'm angry. I'm tired of this. I can't believe in this day and age, we're still dealing with this dumb shit, because it is. It's fucking retarded. Black culture is, as he even pointed out, black culture is nothing but rap, basketball, bitches and hoes. That you got to be street. And I remember being told the lighter you are, the more you need to prove your blackness. I remember being told that. What the fuck does that mean? So my kids who are like white, because they're black and Mexican, and my ex-wife was white Mexican. Not the native Mexican, the Indian Mexican, no, white, the more Spaniard Mexican. And my kids are white as fuck. So I guess they gotta, like, literally go ghetto, like fucking Lil Wayne, tattoos all over the face and pop. I guess they gotta go, like, fucking to prison for 15 years, black. I guess that will prove, because they're white, basically, as far as their skin tone. So I guess they gotta go, like, hardcore black to prove their blackness. I am so sick and tired of this. We are supposed to overcome. We are supposed to grow. We are supposed to be better. We are not supposed to be fucking savages. But yet, that's apparently all y'all want to be. You keep proving to me, white people, Asian people, Mexicans, you keep proving to everyone you can't. I don't see too many Mexicans burning their own neighborhoods down at all. I don't see that. There may be shootouts and everything, rival gangs and everything and stuff, which I haven't even heard about that really in long ass time being here. I've been here since 93. Haven't really heard about any real gang violence and shit in a long time here. Very long time. There's some shootings here or there. Most of it's probably some uncle shooting at their nephew or some shit or whatever. But why is it all the violence we've been seeing, all the burning cities down, it's all black? You don't see no Asians doing it. You don't see no Mexicans do it. Latinos, period. White people, except for the whites that are joining into your dumbass causes, Antifa and shit, I'm calling you out. That's it. That's it. You don't see any other cultures fucking doing that shit. Y'all are proving everybody's point that you're still nothing but a bunch of goddamn savages. Whatever. Honey Badger no care. Mark, yo, that's me. Peace out. Fucking grow up, people.